Hi, I'm John McEnroe, and I've got a small fortune for anyone who can beat the chair. Welcome to the chair. On this show, keeping a lid on your heart rate means the difference between winning and losing. Something I know a bit about.
Oh, you can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was clearly out. I have 30 seconds to complain more, right? This ball's a foot out. Come on now! That ball was clearly outside the line. Don't bring anyone else on here because I'm not playing anymore. What did I say, umpire? Tell me. Please tell me. Please tell me. Answer my question!
Hey, I'm older and wiser now. Well, I'm older. Tonight, our contestants could walk away with 50,000 pounds, but only if they can beat the chair. To do that, they have to answer questions and keep control of their heart rate while the pressure keeps on building. For the past few hours, our medical team have monitored our contestants' resting heart rate. It's different for everyone, but what is the same for everyone is the challenge, keeping their pulse as close as possible to their resting heart rate as they take on the chair. To qualify for the show, all our contestants face a series of tests, both mental and physical. The mental exams were designed to test their knowledge. The physical scares were designed to find out how they deal with stress. As they react to the shocks, our heart rate monitor shows just how successful they are at staying calm under extraordinary pressure. And that's vital because only the strong in mind and body can survive the chair. Maybe Emily Sanderson can beat the chair. Let's get her out here and find out.
Hello, my name's Emily. I'm 25, I'm from Bristol, and I'm in recruitment. I've recently taken up boxing. I find it's an excellent way to get rid of all my pent-up aggression, and I usually feel much calmer afterwards, so I'm hoping it's going to make me feel very calm on the chair. I'm quite disciplined as well. I do a lot of running. At the moment, I'm training to do the London Marathon. Another thing that might help me is that I'm a Libra star sign, and Libras are generally thought to be quite calm. I'm really looking forward to meeting John McEnroe, being that he's probably the most famous tennis player in the world. But please go easy on me, John.
Emily, welcome to the chair.
Thank you, John. Hello.
You know I'm going to take it easy on you, of course, aren't I? Don't I? This audience knows how nice I am to the contestants.
Oh, I can imagine.
Not so sure, right? But I see your dad does a great McEnroe impression. Is that true?
He likes to think so, yes. I don't know whether anybody else would.
What would I think of it? What does he do exactly? It couldn't be anything controversial.
It's just
could it?
your famous line.
1, 2, 3. It's beautiful. So you don't think it's very good?
It's better than them.
You want their support too, Emily.
I know.
And you try to do some yoga?
Well, I did yoga for a while, but I found it very boring. I did all the breathing and things, but I wish I'd kept it up now, because it probably would have helped me a bit tonight.
I don't know about this, though, Emily. It says if you win this prize money, you're gonna buy yourself a boob job. Is that true? We don't need for that to happen, do we?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Depends how much I win.
So do we want her to win a lot or not? All right, you've got 7 questions and 2 heart stoppers to survive. If you do and you keep that heart rate under control, you'll walk away here with 50,000 pounds.
Right.
Now, my advice would be to try and stay calm. But then again, who am I to talk, right? I've been known to get upset a few times. Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Okay, Emily, it's game time. Your resting heart rate is 58. You are in good shape. We're going to up that by 70%. That means your red line rate is 99. Now, as long as your heart rate stays under that, you can keep playing and keep winning money. But if you go over that red line, you're frozen out until you get your heart rate back down. On question 1, you'll lose 10 pounds for every second you go over the line. Are you going to take this line down? I guess you are, but remember one thing, you got to keep those eyes open, okay? I'm going to give you 500 pounds to start. Here's your first question, worth an additional 1,000 pounds. Here it is. Fruit, flowers, fish, or meat. Billingsgate Market is famous for selling which of the following? You may answer the question.
Fish.
Fish is correct, Emily. 1,000 pounds, which brings you to a total of 1,500 pounds. All right, Emily, who do you got back there with you tonight?
My friend Lydia.
Lydia, how are you?
Hello, John. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm ready for Emily to win a lot of money.
Fantastic. Me too. Emily, you look fantastic.
Oh, thank
You
you.
look really good. Just concentrate on those colours. Pale blues, fluffy clouds.
Gee, that's
faux
enough.
hairs.
From now on, before each question, we're going to lower your red line rate by 5% of your resting heart rate. And to make things worse, you lose 20 pounds a second if you redline. All right, you all set?
I'm set.
Here's question 2 for 1,500 pounds. Mercury, Apollo, Jupiter, Neptune. Who is the Roman god of the sea?
Neptune.
What, you may answer the question. You say Neptune, Emily. You are correct. It's another 1,500 pounds. Your red line rate goes down again. You're redlining, but you're not going to lose any money until after I finish asking this question. So try to calm down while this is going on. Because we also take 30 pounds a second if you redline. Did I hear Lydia say something? Uh-oh, it's heart stopper time. Time for some fast and furious questioning. All right, Emily, this is your chance to win back a few heartbeats and raise your red line rate. And because I'm such a nice guy,
Oh, thank you.
there's no redlining penalties during this period, okay? You got 45 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Each one you get right, I'll give you back a heartbeat. You can pass, and your time starts now. Who is the French president?
Chirac.
That is correct. What is the term for loss of memory usually following trauma?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Amnesia. Which athletic event is made up of a hop, step, and a jump?
Pass.
Triple jump. In which American city is the TV series
Chicago.
ER set? Chicago is correct. Who wrote the play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof?
Oh, pass.
Tennessee Williams. What type of pastry is used in profiteroles?
Philo.
Chew. That's incorrect. Who starred as Ethan Hunt in the 1996 film Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is correct. By what name is the city of Constantinople now known?
Not sure.
No, it's Istanbul. Okay.
Istanbul, Turkey, yeah.
You got 3 right, Emily. So that's 3 heartbeats, bringing your red line rate back to 96. That should ease the pain a little bit, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Now, question 3. Emily's very nice, isn't she? And I'm going easy on her, too. Did you notice? I haven't gotten angry once. This is question 3 for 2,000 pounds, but you still lose $30. But you still lose 30 pounds a second if you redline. Watch these images closely, okay? It's a visual question. All right, run it. All right, here's question 3 for an additional 2,000 pounds. 18, 24, 32, or 36? In the third image, what was the total sum of the numbers shown on the dice? You may answer the question.
36.
36. Let's see if Emily is right. She is right. Well done, Emily. Another 2,000 pounds. Well done. That brings your total up to 5,000 pounds. Okay, now you get the chance to stabilize that money. So it's safe if you get the next question wrong. Before you get too cocky, you can still redline it all away. You can stabilize later, but waiting could be a risk. It's a gamble. What do you want to do? Do you want to stabilize now or keep going? Gamble a little bit. What do you think, audience? It's a mixed bag here. Some say stabilize, some say gamble.
I think I'll be safe and stabilize.
All right, Emily's stabilizing at 5,000 pounds, okay? That money's secure. Let's press on with the next question. First, we got to lower your red line rate again. It's now 50 pounds a second if you redline. You're redlining now, so try to calm down before I finish this next question. Number 4 for 3,000 pounds. You got to keep your eyes open too, Emily. Birdie, bogey, eagle, albatross. In British golf, what is a score of 3 under par called? You may not answer the question. Got to get that heart rate down now, Emily. You may answer the question.
Birdie.
Emily said birdie. That is incorrect, Emily. The correct answer is albatross, but there's good news. You're going to walk away with 4,700. Let's hear it for Emily. Emily's the winner, but the real winner here is the chair. But no group job, Emily. It's not necessary.
I definitely didn't know that last question, so I thought it was best just to guess and get it over with. I've come away with some money, so I'm pleased.
Ryan Capstick, this is it. Your turn to try and beat the chair.
My name is Ryan Capstick. I'm a student from Portsmouth and I'm 23 years of age. I've been a student for 3 years. I was at City University before and I've spent 2 years at Southampton. It is quite stressful being a student, but the hard work, you know it's going to pay off at the end of it. So. I've chosen Catherine to be my supporter because she knows me better than anybody else and I think she'll be able to calm me down when I'm stressed. I think playing poker will help me with the chair because in stressful situations when there's a lot of money on the table, I can keep my nerve. John, I'm going to come and take your money, and if you're lucky, I'll let you try and win it back at a game of cards.
Ryan, welcome to the chair.
Thank you.
You doing okay over there?
Bit nervous, as you can tell.
You hear that sound? That's your heart beating. And it's going rather quickly, okay? So you need to take a couple deep breaths here. Now, you're a student, right?
That's right.
You're a poker player, I see. You teach all your friends and then take all their money?
I'm good like that.
Well, you may need a little help here. Now, I'm trying to help you out here. You got to think of poker, okay? And also, there's another rule, Ryan. You got to keep your eyes open. So you can look at Big Johnny Mac over here. You live in a student house with 7 girls? Is that right? Tell me how you manage that one.
They manage me, that's the way it works.
Let's not go there, all right? Now, you went on a course for Tai Chi yoga with your girlfriend, Catherine.
That's right, I'm trying to remember it all now. It's not coming back to me, though.
Her name's Catherine, if it's any help. Well, think of those relaxation techniques you use in poker. Now, you got to keep those eyes open, or else we're going to toss you out of that chair, number one. Now, I'm just reminding you, tonight you could win 50,000 pounds if you can survive the pressure. So you got 7 questions to come, plus 2 heart stoppers. Ryan, are you ready? I'm afraid to ask.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Okay, Ryan, it's game time. Ryan, your resting heart rate is 62.
Who told you that? It can't be. Look at it.
Well, that was your resting heart rate. Now you're sitting in the chair sweating bullets, apparently. A safety margin of 70% gives you a red line rate of 105. Now your job is to keep your heart rate below that, not above it, below it. Go over it and you cannot answer a question, so you get it back down. And the really bad news is, during the first question, you lose 10 pounds a second if you redline. Now I'm trying to be a nice guy. I'm gonna get, no. I'm gonna give you 500 pounds to start. This is question 1. Now you're redlining, but you don't lose any money till after I finish this question, which is worth 1,000 pounds more. Will, Jessica, Gareth, Zoe, who is the winner of the first UK Pop Idol? Needless to say, you cannot yet answer the question. And did I mention that you're losing 10 pounds a second? Did I also mention you're going to have to be going back to school shortly to get that degree? Because you sure as hell ain't going to be winning any money here. Gently sailing along on a yacht, Ryan. Come on. No double faults here. Sorry. Did you know the answer?
Will.
Will was the answer. You haven't made it, pal. Now you know why this is TV's toughest show.
Indeed I do.
The chair has won again. Good night. Say hello to the 7 girls for me.
It was a terribly easy question, and I would have been a genius. Donny Mac knows I could have beat him. It's just my heart rate got the better of me. I'd like to apologise to my supporter Catherine. I'm sorry. You've had your hair done especially. I'd have liked for the crowd to see you look beautiful, but I'll take you out tonight, so make it work for it.
So will our next contestant walk away with 50,000 pounds? Let's find out.
Bernie Barlow, and I live with my husband Bob in Llandaff, which is in Cardiff. I love my garden and I try and raise most of my plants from cuttings. That's something to do in the summer. When it's raining, I play the keyboard, and for an evening's entertainment, I enjoy going out and singing karaoke. Victoria, my daughter, is coming to be my supporter on the programme. I've had Victoria testing me on different subjects. She doesn't know the answers, but I do know. As one of my favourite karaoke songs is Big Spender, if I won the money, that's exactly what I'll be.
Bernie Barlow, welcome to the chair.
Hi, John.
Would you like to do a little big spender?
If you'll join me.
Well, you start. I'll try. If I, I don't think people want to hear me sing. My wife has told me I'm no longer allowed to sing.
Oh.
So you give it a try, Bernie. Do we?
If you're ready for it.
We're ready. Let's do it.
The minute you walked in the joint. There you are.
All right, now listen. You hear that sound, Vernie?
Yeah.
Okay. That's your heartbeat. It's going a little bit too quick right now. Okay.
Calm it
So
down.
yeah, let's try to think of that gardening or whatever. Okay, that keeps you calm, right?
Right.
Or here, this is my favorite part. You were once Welsh hairdressing champion.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, though, John. So
How long ago was it?
a long time ago, 1900.
Answer the question. All right. Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to win £50,000, aren't I?
Well, Bernie, in your way are 7 questions and 2 heart stoppers.
Oh, shucks.
That's just a little thing. You're ready, right? Because it's game time. All right, Bernie, earlier we measured your resting heart rate at 58. You are a pretty fit lady. You get a safety margin of 70%.
Right.
That gives you a red line rate of only 99. Now, if you go over that during a question or a heart stopper, you can't answer the question, and you lose money for every second you're redlining.
Okay,
So
John.
take it easy, sit back, relax.
Right.
Yeah, right? I'm a nice guy, though, Vernie. I'm going to give you 500 pounds to start.
Thanks very much.
Can someone tell me what that means, just in case you didn't dig at me?
I said thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr, John.
You're welcome. Here's your first question for another 1,000 pounds. Norman Cook, Trevor Nelson, Seb Fontaine, Pete Tom. Which DJ is Zoe Ball married to? You may answer the question.
Norman Cook, John.
Norman Cook is correct. All right, that's 1,000 pounds to your total. You're now at 1,500 pounds. Now, who's here raising the roof for you tonight?
My daughter, Victoria.
Victoria, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. She's doing really well.
She's doing well so far. Tell me a little bit about your mom that we don't already know.
Only
bad things.
I can't. There isn't any bad things. She's my mum. There's no bad things to tell you. Sorry.
Nice daughter. What about tactics? Have you two talked tactics tonight?
We talked a little bit of tactics, but I think she'll be sort of quite pleased to know how she's looking more than anything on the screen. That'll keep her heart rate down a little bit. She looks quite good. She's hoping to win some money. She's got a bit of a significant birthday coming up at the end of the year. So,
we don't want to get in. Whoa. We don't want to talk about that quite yet, okay?
Righty-ho.
Unless you care to tell everyone how old your mom's going to be in November.
She better not.
All right, we're going to turn up the heat a little. Your red line rate's going to drop by 5% of your resting heart rate. So keep that heartbeat steady. And this time you lose 20 pounds a second if you redline. Here's question 2, Vernie. It's worth 1,500 pounds. Gobi, Kalahari, Sahara, Arabian. What is the largest desert in the world? You may answer the question. You may not answer the question. Gotta get that heart rate down, Vernon. You're losing money at 20 pounds a second right now. Not to rub salt in the wounds there. You may answer the question. You may not answer the question. Just imagine yourself in the garden there, relaxing.
Think of your lupins in your garden.
Those beautiful roses, Vernie.
Come on.
It's the one time you've got to start listening to your daughter. I try not to do it very often.
It only needs to be brought down a little bit. Forget the question, just bring it down.
It's coming down. Nice deep breaths there, Vernie. Take it from me, Mr. Calm. Think of that favorite karaoke song again.
Think about the drink.
Come on, I hear you have a resting heart rate of an athlete. You gotta get it down now. Come on, Vernie. Oh no. Vernie, I'm sorry. The correct answer, did you know the answer?
Yeah. Sahara.
Sahara is correct. I'm sorry, Vernie. Better luck next time. You can't win them all.
No, you can't.
But if you try sometime, you just might find you don't get what you need, which was that 50,000 pounds that we wanted to give to Vernie. Let's hear it for her. I hate saying goodbye, Vernie, but goodbye.
I can't believe it. I felt calm. I knew the answer. And I really, you know, just wanted that to come down to watching it, and it didn't happen. It's even worse when you know the answer. But I didn't feel particularly agitated. It just didn't seem to come down.
Brett Fulser, are you ready for the challenge of the chair?
Hi, I'm Brett Fulser. I'm 26 years old. I live in Hornchurch in Essex, and I'm an assistant manager for a music shop. I'm also a classically trained singer, and I've performed at various places such as the Albert Hall or the Royal Festival Hall. My acting and singing experience and being used to being on stage will help me because I'm used to controlling nerves. I really don't see it as being a problem for me. My supporter who's with me is my best friend Simon. Simon will help me because we're used to being in stressful situations together, and he's a good calmer and he knows the right things to say at the right time, so I think he'll be a great help. I've actually got a message for John McEnroe. Well, it's a match between me and the chair, and it's going to be 50,000 love to me.
Brett, welcome to the chair.
Thank you.
How you feeling over there?
Good. Yeah, really good.
You ready to win a bunch of money?
Absolutely, without doubt.
50,000 pounds, nothing?
No problem.
Piece of cake,
In
right?
the bag.
You're assistant manager for a music shop?
Indeed I am, yes.
Tell me about that. What does that entail exactly?
Basically,
Getting your boss a cup of coffee or
No, I am the boss. No, the coffee comes to me. I don't make coffee.
for an assistant manager?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, tell me about it then.
Basically, quite pressurised because I'm in the city. So, lots of...
It's quite pressurized to be an assistant manager in a music shop.
Yes, believe it or not, it is. Yeah.
What type of pressure? You had to
Lots of,
send her to the right area of the store, or?
lots of annoying city people in suits. Much like your own, John.
I like that. That's a good comeback. Now, you once climbed to the 3rd highest mountain in Wales. Is that right?
Well, allegedly. So, yeah.
The other two were too high? Oh, you didn't climb. So this is not true.
No, it's true. It was the 3rd highest mountain.
How high is that? Just out of curiosity. 3rd highest mountain in Wales.
Can't remember. Too long ago to remember.
More than a step ladder or less?
More than a step. Definitely more than a step ladder. Yeah.
Let's see. You're going to use various drama relaxation techniques to help you out here.
Yeah. I do a lot of amateur theatre work, and a lot of the main process building up to a show, going on stage, you have to think about your breathing. You have to be prepared.
He's doing quite well, isn't he? All right, Brett, we got 7 questions for 50,000 pounds. You got to survive a couple heart stoppers. Now, you hear that sound? That's your heartbeat. Sounds like you got pretty well under control. Are you ready to go?
Absolutely.
It's game time. Let's do it. Fanatics gave you a resting heart rate at 68. We're going to give you a safety margin of 70% above that, which gives us your red line rate of 116. You must keep your heart rate under your red line rate during a question. If you don't, and you lose money, and you cannot answer the question, so you get that heart rate back down. Question 1, you lose 10 pounds a second if you redline. I'm going to ease the pain a bit. I'm going to give you 500 pounds to start. Here's your first question for an additional 1,000 pounds. Tom, Billy, Jack, or Joey, which of the following is a male cat? You may answer the question.
Tom.
Tom is correct, Brett. All right, you've added 1,000 pounds. That takes you up to 1,500 pounds. Now, who'd you bring with you tonight?
My best friend, Simon.
Simon, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you very much, John.
Are you also work at the music store?
No, I don't know. I work as a recruitment consultant.
Are you into drama as well?
Yeah, I help run the drama group with Brett.
So you guys practice breathing techniques, I guess?
Yes, yeah.
But we don't want to hear too much about that. How confident are you two guys tonight?
I think, yeah, £50,000, no problem at all. Brett, do you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. With your helpful support, Simon, we'll be there.
No problem.
You got to keep your eyes open there, Brett, okay? That's another rule, okay? Here's your second question of 7. The money goes up, and I'm going to lower your red line rate by 5% of your resting heart rate. Now you lose 20 pounds a second if you redline. Here's question 2 for another 1,500 pounds. Miss Myrtle, Miss Marple, Miss Murphy, Miss Martin. What is the name of Agatha Christie's famous female detective?
Miss Marple.
Miss Marple is correct, sir. Easy as 1, 2, 3. That brings you up to 3,000 pounds. Once again, I've got to lower that red line rate. Now I take away 30 pounds a second if you redline. Uh-oh. Here comes your first heart stopper. This is where you can take your red line rate back up. You're going to have to think fast.
Okay.
There's no redlining this. You have 45 seconds to answer as many questions as you can. You can pass. For each one you get right, I'll give you back a heartbeat. Your time starts now. In the 1995 film, what sort of animal was Babe?
A pig.
That's acceptable. Which fruit are raisins made from?
Grapes.
That's correct. Who founded the Boy Scout movement?
Lord Baden-Powell.
That's correct. What is 9 plus 5 plus 2?
16.
You got there. Which American state is nicknamed the Sunshine State?
Florida.
That's correct. Who wrote the stories about Peter Rabbit and Mrs. Tiggy Winkle?
Enid Blyton.
Beatrix Potter. What was pop group All Saints' first UK #1 single?
Never Ever.
That's correct. What F is the name given to a young female horse?
Filly.
That's correct. What type of wood is a cricket bat traditionally made from?
Maple.
Willow. What part of the body does a chiropodist treat?
Feet.
That's correct. You got it. You got 8 questions right. That's well done. That takes your red line rate back up to 117. Now that's going to help as your red line rate has to go down. Let's crank it up again. If you red line now, you lose 30 pounds a second. This is question 3. It's for 2,000 pounds. Now, a series of images is going to go to flash before you, so watch carefully. Let's run it. Brett, here's question 3 for 2,000 additional pounds. Cow, dog, horse, or rabbit? Which of these animals appeared in the first image? You may answer the question.
It was a cow. John.
Cow. Let's see if Brett is right. He is right. Well done. That was good stuff, Brett. Now that brings you to a total just like that to 5,000 pounds. Now this is your chance to stabilize. That means even if you get a question wrong, you keep the money unless you redline it away. Now, you don't have to stabilize now. You can wait till later, but watch out. If you get a question wrong before you stabilize, you lose it all. You feeling lucky tonight?
Yes.
Audience, what do you think? Should he gamble or stabilize? Audience thinks gamble. Simon, what do you think?
Brett, I have full faith in you. Gamble.
Most importantly, Brett, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Now you're talking. That's the daredevil spirit we like to hear. I hope you're right. You get a chance to stabilize again if you get this next question right. If you get it wrong, your history, no money, and you're gone. Your red line rate's going down again. For this next question, you lose 50 pounds a second if you red line. Here's question 4 for 3,000 pounds. Alan Silito, Alan Ayckbourn, Alan Bennett, Alan Bleasdale. Who wrote Talking Heads? You may answer the question.
The answer is Alan Bennett.
You're on fire, my friend. That is that's another 3,000 pounds. Now, you could end up with a whole lot of money tonight. What are you going to do if you go all the way?
I'm not even going to think about that yet. We'll think about it when we get there.
All right.
But it involves alcohol.
There's a long way to go, and it's going to get tougher. Now, once again, you didn't stabilize last time. What do you think about now? You want to gamble again, or you want to go for it one more time?
I'm going to go for it, John.
You know, you're the man, Brad. All right. It's a very risky tactic, but it could pay off. Let's move on. I'm dropping that red line rate again. Now we're at question 5. This time, if you red line, you lose 100 pounds a second. This question's for 6,000 pounds, and it's a list. List 4 of the 12 films which have won an Academy Award for Best Picture since 1990. You may answer the question. One at a time, please. 4 of the 12.
Titanic.
Titanic is correct.
Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love is correct. You may not answer the question. You need to get that heart rate back down. You got 2 right. Right on the borderline. You may answer the question.
Braveheart.
Braveheart is correct. You may not answer the question now. 3 down. You may answer the question.
American Beauty.
American Beauty is correct! Now, the other 6 were A Beautiful Mind, Dances with Wolves, The English Patient, Forrest Gump, Gladiator, Schindler's List, and Silence of the Lambs, and Unforgiven. But who the hell cares right now? That's another 6,000 pounds for you. You did redline some of that away. You're now at 12,700 pounds. And that's going to become your stabilized amount, because you don't have to be asked this question anymore. There it is, because you have to stabilize after question 5. Now we're moving on, okay? That red line rate comes down. Uh-oh. Your second heart stopper. You're going to control that heart for the next 20 seconds. If you red line, it costs you 100 pounds a second. Keep calm. His heart is under control, but he's got 3rd-degree burns right now. You didn't lose any money at all, Brett. Well done. Question 6 now. Your red line rate is on the way down once more. It's getting tight now. You still lose 200 pounds a second if you red line. Brett, are you ready for question 6?
Yes, John.
For 12,000 pounds. Here it is. Seoul, Barcelona, Sydney, Los Angeles. At which Olympics did Linford Christie win gold in the men's 100-meter sprint? You may answer the question.
Not my strongest point. Oh dear.
Don't tell me you're not a big sports fan.
You guess?
The good news is you've stabilized at 12,700 pounds. Yes, Simon, were you about to say something before I so rudely interrupted you?
I'm going about as grey as John is at the moment, Brett. So just think of the first answer that comes into your head.
That wasn't necessary. Well, you're well under the red line, Ray, so you have time to think about it.
Yeah. Just... I know what it isn't.
Well, that narrows it down. What isn't it?
It's not Los Angeles. It's definitely not Los Angeles. It's that awful situation of being one of two.
Well, that's better than 1 out of 4.
Yeah, but not good enough. All right, think about it. Right. God. Barcelona.
Barcelona, Brett, is correct! That is well done. Let's hear it for Brett. That's another 12,000 pounds. Now, Brett, that's just one more question. I'm not going to mention that you're redlining right. There you go. You need to get that heart rate back down, because this 7th and final question is worth 24,000 pounds. Nicely done there. Okay, here we go. The bad news for you now is if you redline, it's going to cost you 500 pounds a second.
Okay.
We drop that red line right down. There it is. Here's question 7. Anne Boleyn, Catherine of Aragon, Anne of Cleves, or Jane Seymour? Who is the second wife of Henry VIII of England? You may answer the question.
Anne Boleyn.
You know something, Brett? You've got yourself a winner right now. 48,700 pounds. Let's hear it for Brett Bowser. Brett Bowser has beaten the chair. Let's hear it for Brett. The chair has been beaten.
Well, I found it easy just to block it all out, just block everything out and just concentrate on John on the board. I just can't cope with that amount of money. Well, I will cope. It'll be quite easy to cope, but I've never had that amount of money before.
For another contestant. Let's hope Vidal Spain is ready for the chair.
I'm Vidal Spain, I'm 27, I'm a media graduate and I'm from Manchester. Well, been DJing for a few years. Just something I like doing socially, really like spinning decks and listening to music, really. And at the moment, I'm just pursuing my career in television. I don't see the chair as any pressure. I'm just going to go and enjoy it, enjoy the experience of actually being on television. My message to you, John McEnroe, is you won't beat me, I will be successful, and I will be the champion.
All right, Vidal, welcome to the chair.
Cheers, Mac. How you doing?
I'm doing great. More importantly, how are you doing?
I'm cool as a gang.
You got it all figured out how to win all this money?
I've got some strategies, but I'll keep that to myself.
It's a little hot over there for you?
It's all good. I feel like top of the world.
Yeah. Is there something we can do to upset you then?
Not today, not today, not today.
So you're a media graduate?
I am, yeah.
Does that mean you're unemployed right now? Or?
Yes and no. Now, I've doing a bit of TV extra work at the moment, so...
So I see you used to play youth football, and you won the FA Cup?
FA Youth Cup, yeah, with Millwall.
No. Well done, right? Did you ever lose your temper playing football?
No, I'm quite cool, to be fair. Obviously, as the years have gone on, then I have to do shout and rave and swear a little bit, but no, I'm quite cool.
Tell me what that's like, that swearing part. I don't know anything about that.
You know the bit where they, and that, you know?
Yeah, I know a little bit about that. All right, well, good luck tonight. You're playing for 50,000 pounds. Now, that sound you hear is your heartbeat. That's going to help you win or lose a lot of money. You got 7 questions, 2 heart stoppers to survive.
Cool.
And me, Johnny the Pussycat. All right? With a few claws. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
All right, it's game time. Vidal, we measured your resting heart rate, and it's 73. We'll add 70% to that, giving you a red line rate of 124. Now, if you want to win the money, you must keep your heart rate under that. And in question 1, all the time you're above the red line, you lose 10 pounds a second. Now, since I'm such a nice guy, I'm going to give you 500 pounds to start. This is your first question, worth an additional 1,000 pounds. Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by twins? You may not yet answer the question. Get calm, cool, and collected now, Vidal. Time to chill out. I don't want to mention this to you, but you're losing 10 pounds a second. You may answer the question. You may not answer the question. You may answer the question.
Capricorn.
No, Vidal, Capricorn is not right. The answer was Gemini. So long. I'm sorry, Vidal, but you've been beaten and beaten badly by the chair. Let's hear it for Vidal. That's bad luck. Back to Manchester, mate. Better luck next time.
Better luck next time.
There's always next time.
I know about star signs. I'm a Virgo, so I should really know about all my star signs. I just couldn't get it together at the end of the day. I'm gutted. I should have got that right. Beating the chair definitely is harder than it looks. I let myself down.
Tonight, Brett Fulser defeated the chair and walked away with 48,700 pounds. Next week, more contestants will be here trying to do the same. But to win, they too will have to beat the chair.